So I happened to watch the other day a video by the one and only the channel name, where they made human designs for the main cast of Chikin Nugget, this online series you've probably seen just scrolling past on YouTube Shorts. And my dog is circling. Just pick a lane. There you go. There you go. Okay. And I don't know, I really like the idea. I really like the designs they made. You should definitely look at those. It's good design, character design. But I wanted to do something similar. Not this, I didn't want to try to make human designs for them because I just watched someone else do that and I didn't want to have it in my mind and indirectly copy them because I was I just seen, So instead of turning them into humans, I just drew them how I would. If I just started if I were to design them, if they were my characters, and still I just ended up nah, I'm just drawing them. And they're not too different. Apart from the very first one, which is ironic. But I think in lieu of it's this, there's more lore and story and stuff, but at the heart of it all, it's just little cute animal food characters, and the main character is just one color and that's it. There is no problem with that. There is nothing wrong. It's a good design. It's memorable despite only being one color. But I threw a bunch of orange at him because I thought that if I were designing Chikin Nugget, Chikin Nugget himself, the character, I would definitely, there'd be more to that. I cannot just do one solid color. That would drive me insane. Unless it's crazy in line work or something, I don't know. But yeah, I can't. That doesn't mean it's not a good design. It is. He's adorable. There's cars outside. I tried to give... At one point, I was thinking about doing a CN, Chicken Nugget, on his collar. But I just ended up doing the heart because I thought it would be too distracting if there were letters in his design. And then I also, the little, the orange on his muzzle is supposed to be a reference to, I think it was spicy chicken nugget. So it's he has spicy sauce on his face or something, he's eating food. He's eating nuggets with sauce. For cheeseburger, was actually my favorite one to draw, apart from one other, but she is my favorite character in Chikin Nugget, which is ironic because at a point before, it used to bug me so much that she just had a whole pickle on her head, and I was why isn't it just a pickle slice? And I've gotten better with that. It doesn't bug me that much anymore, but with that idea still, in my version, I did give her a slice instead of the whole pickle, just because, if it's me designing them, I would have done that initially. But, yeah. She's just a silly little burger cat. And I think, because I grew up, well, when I was little, I would draw, I keep saying, am I lit? Not too long ago, I drew only cats, 3 years ago, 3, 4, I don't know, but that was the basis of my drawings and my animation, so, I still do that, but also, she's not just a cat, she is Borger. which is my problem with when I drew Slushy, because nothing wrong about the character or the design, but for me, like, I've gotten to the point where, like, I want more to draw than just cat adjacent. So when I drew purely cat adjacent, I was like, that was the least fun to draw. Was unfortunately Slushy. I still like how she turned out, how I drew her, but I still not. Like, I even liked doing was it Sody Pop? Just because I think it's also, it's easier for, maybe it was because Slushy, I didn't really give her any personality. All the other ones I drew with more personality. Huh. Now I'm thinking about that. But yeah, Cheeseburger, she is one of, if not my favorite, along with one other who you will see in like a couple minutes? Several minutes? I don't know. Why is my computer doing this? What the heck? What? Can you hear that? But yeah, that is Cheeseburger, and I think at the, like, when I exported it, I only really, like, changed the pickle color because it was too dark for my liking, but that's it. Yeah, that's cheese. The next character, of course, is the immortal dragon, the wish dragon, French fry. I'm not saying it weird. If you know them, their names are like that. French fry is exactly what I just said, an immortal dragon. They are, like, they're sent down to make sure that, like, Armageddon doesn't happen with Chikin Nugget, because Chikin Nuggets, like, chaos powers are infecting everyone and turning everyone into crazy little superpower animals and making Sody Pop explode like he should. But yeah, this one, I think I did take inspiration from the Noel's human video, mostly with like body shape, fact that I know, like, they're a big character, but if I hadn't watched that video, I wouldn't have been like, oh yeah, they should be like they should be a big guy then, which is why I drew ice cream right after, because it just helps putting them like side by side, which helps a lot more when you have a chaotic character and you're like, how do I portray the chaos? You're like, oh, put them right next to probably one of the calmest, level-headedest characters in existence in the world, and they'll just immediately look like the gremlin that they are. So yeah, that's my advice for that. And I think, I don't know, I really liked how I like Fluffy Dragon. I think I nailed Fluffy Dragon on this. And yeah, I think, one of the big things I added was just like spikes and just coloration mostly. That's for all of them though. I like messing with colors because I always have like maybe 2 or 3 colors that show up in multiple spots in a design. It's because I like the uniformity. It makes it so you don't just immediately stare at one random spot in the character and that's like all you can see, because like it's everywhere. You're supposed to look at the whole character, maybe their face a bit more, but like appreciate it all, you know? Ice cream! Apart from cheeseburger, they are my favorite design that I made in this. Not only, like, cause, I mean, Chaos Evil Bunny, come on. Tiny, evil, totally normal bunny that's not from the underworld at all. What are you talking about? I mean, come on, the one I sped in the editing program, I sped it up and I didn't cut it out at all because like I was fully engaged in drawing ice cream the entire time. I didn't have any like spots to cut out where I was just doing nothing. So that just goes to show best one. Also, fluffy baby. Like, Chikin Nuggets designs are very streamlined, just with like the kind of the style, the art they do. Very streamlined, very like vector art. That's not what I do. If you can't tell already. I do fluffy stuff, but like jagged. Give me the jaggies, give me the lines, give me the unbridled angry bunny. Give me angry bunny. And this actually, the idea of, now part of me wishes I gave them like made that like dark color, like the middle dark where like their elbow is, like their ears. But I think that, I don't know, if I went back and I drew or like changed the design, I'd do that. But I think this is good. Actually, I think the idea of like the arms turning a darker color was actually inspired by a design that a friend made where like their character like kept using like dark magic, and it like creeps up your arms, and almost like with Scarlet Witch, you know, or even like the What If version of Doctor Strange. Like they're using so much dark magic that it's like it's corrupting their body, or however I don't know, but like that's the idea. That's where it came from. Yeah, that was really fun. I like ice cream. Also the gums. Just that, like the deep bright red color. It's the red, white, and black. It's just a fun palette. And you got the slushy baby, which I already said that was my least favorite to make, unfortunately. But I still enjoy how it came out. But I think I did realize part of the reason why I don't think I really liked drawing her was because I didn't give her the personality that she actually has as a character. Like everyone else, I think I did pretty well to show who they were. But for her, I think I missed out on that. I did not nail her character very well. 1, 2, 3. I was also watching Kraven the Hunter with my family. Or Kraven. Which, good movie. I don't think I've ever seen it. So I was also very distracted. Like, am I watching this? Am I watching the Sony? And there was a lot of blood. But am I watching this? Or am I drawing Silly Green Fox? Which you can see. That was probably the longest recording, where I just did like a bunch of nothing in between because I kept getting distracted. But I don't know. I like, cause in the original design of Slushy, she's got like the little, like her arms and legs kind of just are like solid black. So I was like, well, if I did that, bluify it, turn her blue. She's still minty. I think she's still minty. But I kind of like, oh yeah, I turned her blue, I forgot. She's a lot. I did just bluify everything. Bluify. Except her eyes. Everything but her eyes. So, joke's on you. She's still green. And second to last, we got Sody Pop. Little fluffy baby who will and should explode everything in this path. And also, while I didn't really incorporate much of like the ideas that Noel portrayed in their video, definitely helped like thinking about like this is an iBad kid. He drinks so much soda and he shouldn't. I just wanted to draw the Chaos Baby with a huge tail, cause you know, tiny. It's like if you drew Mort and then just tiny body, massive tail. That is. Except Mort is like a fully grown man. He's a fully grown man. Sody Pop is like 10. That was a bad example. But it's the design-wise, it's the tiny body, massive tail, unbridled chaos. He will destroy everything, but then he'll just look at you with that tiny little face and teeth. And I know the tiny face was like a little episode that they did where like it's just tiny face and it just keeps shrinking, but like I don't know. I like Sody Pop with the nose, tiny eyes. I still kept it where like his eyes are like tiny black. There are no thoughts. Like, what? Like the depictions of wild, like, feral animals where they just have, like, the black, beady eyes and there are no thoughts whatsoever. Yeah, that's what's going on. Yeah, and honestly, I think, because I always end up making character colors a lot more pastel or, like, washed out. That's just, I automatically do that. Vibrant colors are hard for me. I just don't use them as much. Sody Pop, or like Chikin Nugget characters, very vibrant. Very like, hi dog. Very vibrant, very like bright contrast. Aw, are you hanging out now? I think it's warm in here, that's why. But with Sody Pop, yeah, I think he was fun. Very limited color palette. I tried to not go crazy with him, but enough where it was good. And then, of course, we got the sheep and wolf, the sheep, and then I die. The sheep and wolf clothing. I still can't talk. But I quite nearly forgot to draw coffee, which is a crime, which is also good that I saw that, like, I went back and I looked at the Null video, or, honestly, I think I was looking at the Chikin Nugget website, too, for, like, the references, just the little drawings of them, and I was like, oh, because Oh, we just got mail. When I'm like, I'm gonna do the main cast. Oops, I forgot one. Now it's not the main cast anymore. Also, granted, Onion Ring, I kind of want to draw them, but he hasn't really been in the story very long, so I only want to draw him because he's bat, and I love bats. Flying foxes are my babies, and I'm just sitting here ranting about that, and I'm also totally coloring. I'm coloring so fast. Can't you tell? This is me in real time. Can't you tell? I'm so good. I really struggled here. I was trying to figure out, like when I looked at Coffee's, like, original colors, I was like, oh, so it's, like, gray, but it's green, or gray, but it's purple. And I was like, well, it was actually more yellowy, I think. It was either more yellowy or more brown. But I definitely got it wrong the first time when I tried to do it without color picking. And I do end up color pick a few times in these just to, like, get the idea, but then I use my own colors. Except for, like, ice cream. I think the red, I kept the one red that was in their design just because I thought it was too iconic to change. It's also just one of the very contrasty colors again. I'm just looking at myself coloring now. I think that was my main problem with trying to draw Coffee, was just like, how do I get this gray, like this gray brown, like the wolf suit, to actually go with the pink? So I ended up, like, putting an overlay, like a purple overlay on it, because it's still like, oh, that's not normal for a color, but also it's Coffee. Put a purple thing all over it. There it goes. I don't know, I thought it worked. I think it works. And yep, that's it. If you watched, thank you. That's cool. You're cool. If you haven't seen that video by Null and you are interested, you should look at it, because definitely made me think about the characters. It's also just a cool video. I like watching people design characters. It's cool. What else do I say? This was nice. It was a nice little thing to have, like, a project for, I think it was 2 days. I think I drew them over 2 days. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Anyway, okay, bye. There's like how much longer is this song? I'm trying to make it fit. Bloopity boopity boo. Doopity doo. I'm slowly making other animations. I'm not dead. I'm still here. Okay, bye. I'm in the void.